Hello everyone. So today we'll be seeing how we can remove all the consecutive duplicates in a string and print the final value. For example, we are giving a string A B double C B A. I've highlighted this. This is a string. So our sample output should be A B C B A. So you see, uh, the first two characters were 2 times A. So only one A remained there in the final string, and then we had 2 times C. So there's only one C in the final output. And our final output A B C B A. Explanation is given. You can pause the video and see the explanation. So I'll just quickly read out explanation for you. For the given example, A B C C B A, consecutive occurrence of A is 2, which means A occurs 2 times, B occurs 1 time, and C occurs 2 times. So after removing all the consecutive occurrences, the final answer will be ABCBA, which is quite simple. I have removed A 1 time and C 1 time because consecutively they are appearing. So let me quickly code this out. Uh, First of all, since this is a string, uh, what we'll do, we'll declare a string is. Let me just take the input. Uh, Now the real fun start. What I will do, I will iterate through the string till when till the end of the string. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now what I will do is I will create a variable. You will see later on why I created these variables. uh, so I'm iterating to the whole array, and what I'm doing basically is I will check. Let me just quickly type. Oh, the input is actually written. So this was our sample input, right? So what I'm going to check here is if the next letter, whatever is the value of I in the current iteration, I will pass my string to get basically the letter at that index, and then I will check the next index. Both the letters are same, then I will increment the value of k. Okay. So first I will do k is equals to I. Okay. And if, not if actually, while there may be multiple letters, while arr of k is equal to arr of k plus 1, so then I will do k plus plus. Okay. So what I'm doing basically is, what basically I told what I was doing. I'm basically checking if the letter at current index is the same as the letter at the next index. Okay. And if this happens, so I will change the value of temp to 1, and at the start I will just put the value of temp to be 0. Now what is the role of temp here? So I'm basically using temp as a variable which will tell me if I need to change my string or not. Let's suppose I don't need to change my string, and when this will happen basically when when I when since I'm iterating to the complete string, since I'm iterating to the complete string, and I will reset at a letter which doesn't fulfill the conditions of this loop. If if my string that I've obtained at some level doesn't fulfill this condition, then I mean I don't need to change that string, right? So I will I will just not change that string, right? I will just ignore that, and then again move on move on with my loop. Yeah. So I'm writing a condition here if temp is equal to 1. So this basically tells me that I need to do something with my string, right? Then s now I will be using the substring function s dot f sub str. So I need to pass it from 0 to I plus 1 exactly, and s dot sub str from uh, k, once again k plus 1, yes, from k plus 1 uh, to the length of my array, which whatever is the last, huh? Yeah, whatever is the last index, and at the last I will return. So what I have done here, in this statement, let me explain really quickly. So I have concatenated two substrings basically of s. So first, I wrote first s dot substring 0 to I plus 1. Now what it will do, like it will create a substring till the I plus 1th index, So if I take an example, let's say my I was 1. Let's say, no, let's say the value of I was 0 in the starting only. Then what will be my substring? The function will be s dot substring 0 comma 1. It will be 0 comma 1 exactly. So what will be my substring? 0 comma 1, it will be a only, right? It will be only a. Yes. And then I wrote s dot substring k plus 1 comma s dot len. Now you see, in the first interval when I was 0, the value of k will be incremented and it will become 1. So this part will give me s dot substring k plus 1 comma s dot len will be effectively s dot substring 2 comma s dot len. Now if you see, this will give me bccba. So in the end, what I will get in s, like I can write a comment here, s is equal, the first part will give me a and the next part will give me bccba, right? So this is how like the loop will progress on, and in the end, like I will be getting my output. Let me just run it really quickly. uh, okay, there's some, okay, this was the length function. I have this bad habit of writing len, and this is my string. Some errors I made, I'm just noob, I can't do anything. Again I need to change this as dot length. You see, this is my output. So yeah, I mean, this is the code. If you want, I will just give the code. I mean, I don't think so. You need it. Anyways, I'm just minimizing it in case you want to see it really quickly. I mean, this is a pretty simple one. Okay. So I guess it's, if you liked the video, then like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. See ya.